Please welcome to the stage, Jeffrey Hayes.
Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you. Mom always said to say thank you. So, yeah, I keep getting back on this stage, and Dixie keeps putting me back on this stage, and she keeps. I feel like she must think that I do nothing but have weird sex, which is pretty true. The thing is, like, sometimes I do actively seek out new kinks. I do. I want to go on adventures, but sometimes the adventure grabs you, and you have no choice, and next thing you know, you're in a new world like Alice in Wonderland, and you're just like, okay, we're doing this. This is new and exciting, and hello, you're new. And you go with it. This is one of those stories. I was minding my own business. I was at school. I was at California Institute of Integral Studies. I'm not afraid to say where I go to school. It'll give them more publicity. It's a tiny little school, 10th and Mission, and I was sitting there in their tiny little cafe, and I was on Scruff, which is my favorite dating profile app. Scruff is an app aimed at gay men. It is one of those where you have like all the pictures and you can see how far away they are, and it has just a little bit of info about them. And so I'm scrolling through, getting ready for class, just, a little something to pass the time. And then I see him. Zed. Yeah. Zed. I'd seen Zed in the halls several times at school, and he was just so attractive. And I didn't know that he was into men, but I saw him on the app, and it said that he was less than 100 feet away. And I look up, and he is across the cafeteria, and he is looking at me, and there is eye contact, and there is prolonged eye contact. And so I get up and I go over to him and I say, fancy meeting you here. And I show him the app and I look at his phone and he has the app out and he's looking at my profile. And it was meant to be. I know. For those of you who didn't hear, someone in the front row said it was so romantic. It's beyond romantic. And so he said, what are you doing right now? And I said, I'm about to go to class. And he was like, do you want to get out of here? And I was like, yes. So we go to his place. It's on Folsom Street. Every time you pass by Folsom Street, just remember this story. So we go to his place, and his place is so nice. It has like furniture and like a real bedroom. I'm in my early 20s. I'm impressed by that. So, and it was just instant. The energy was there. He starts kissing me, and he knows what he's doing. He is an excellent kisser, and he knows exactly what he wants. He's slowly working my shirt off. He's very choreographed, very strategic. It's very move by move, and I'm just along for the ride, and you know what? I am okay with that. Because he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's just working my pants off, and next thing I know, we're on the bed, and he's sucking me off, and he's got a jaw like Pac-Man, and he then directs it so that I'm inside of him, and his leg is over here, and I'm looking into his eyes, and I see him, and he is gorgeous. He is just this amazing sexual god of a being, and he's got these beautiful green eyes. I'm pretty sure they're green. I'm red-green colorblind. But I'm told they're like a gorgeous shade of emerald, and he's got like this. He looks like a calico cat because his hair is all these different colors. It's like chocolate and caramel and blonde, and it's amazing to behold this tangled weave of awe, and I just see this wonderful human being beneath me, and he starts to whimper, and I can tell that he's about to come, and then it happens, this beautiful eruption physically out of him, and then I see it building in him as he's building up to it, and it comes out as a single word, and he's shouting it, and he shouts, "Somnambulant!" And the world stops, and I pull out, and he says, "Aren't you gonna come?" And I go, "No, I did." I didn't. I lied. That's a bad thing. And I decided it was appropriate to cuddle at this point. That's what you do. And how long are you supposed to cuddle with someone after they shout somnambulant? Like, what is the appropriate time frame? I decided 2 minutes. And then I got him a towel, and then I left, and I saw him around school all the time, and somnambulant, by the way, means sleepwalker. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? And I'm walking around school, and I keep seeing him, and it's burned in my brain. Somnambulant. He said somnambulant. And like I'm on my way to drum circle therapy class, which is a thing. And I go to an integral hippie school. You get used to it. And I see him down the hall, and I'm just thinking somnambulant. What is he saying? I'm somnambulant? Is he saying he's somnambulant? And on my way to art therapy class, I'm there, and he corners me. I'm not exactly a ninja. It was bound to happen eventually. And he says, "Hey, I thought we really hit it off the other day." I said, "We did." He said, "So what happened? Why are you avoiding me?" I said, "'Cause you shouted somnambulant." Like, why did you do that? And then he shared something really cool with me. He's a neurotophile. Neurotophile is a term that has been used popularly to describe someone who enjoys dirty talk. But he's a neurotophile in the sense that I think is truest to the actual root of the word. He's just turned on by language. Words arouse him. Now, important thing that I left out. One of my things is I'm really into people whispering sweet nothings into my ear, which is something he was doing the whole time. He was whispering sweet nothings into my ear, and I wasn't listening because the words don't matter. It's the voice in my ear, it's the vibration, it's the sensation. You could be saying Magic School Bus, and indeed someone actually has. That was actually a really good day. Anyway, he said, "I thought you could tell because I was whispering random words in your ear the entire time." I said, "Oh, I don't listen." He said, "I have an idea. How about we both talk and we both listen?" And I go, "Oh. Kinky." But I'm all about this neurotophile thing because I'm like, this is like a new kink. I collect those like comic books. Okay, here we go. So we go to his place. Again, furniture, very nice. We go to his bedroom. He suggests that we sit crisscross applesauce in our underwear on his bed. And we sit directly across from each other, okay? So we're sitting there. And I'm staring directly into his beautiful, probably green eyes. And he suggests we just say words. So I start. I say, interrobang. Interrobang is the mix of a question mark and an exclamation point. It's a good word. He counters, petrichor. Ooh. The smell after it rains. I counter, velicor. The wistfulness of bookshops. Yeah. He comes back with vermilion. Ooh, yes. Now we've got a rally going, right? Because he's matching me, I'm matching him, it's there. I come back with verisimilitude. He's stumped. Now, I'm enjoying the sport of this. This is fun, I'm getting into it. I can tell you are all with me here, right? It's fun. Do this when you get home tonight. And then tell Dixie about it. But while I'm just kind of enjoying it, he's like getting aroused by it, and I can tell visibly, in a very big way, which is great. And I'm getting aroused by the fact that he's aroused, so I'm going in closer, and at this point, we are now entangling each other's bodies slowly, right? The underwear has come off naturally, and my arm is around him, and his arm is around me, and my leg is around his leg, and it's starting to become a human knot, and now I am whispering the words onto his skin directly. I'm not even trying to say it to his ear, and yet he is still a quiver with every word. He is twitterpated, he is titillated, he is there with me. I say retimancy. The act of loving someone who loves you. His body turns to jello. I love jello. I say compersion, the opposite of jealousy. Melted. His body is liquid. It's fantastic. And then something horrible happens. I start to run out of words. You guys, I'm not a thesaurus. Like, it's hard. I get performance anxiety, and I don't know what the words are anymore, and all I can think of is, oh, you're so pretty, but I want to not lose this new superpower that I apparently have. So I'm like, okay, game plan. My phone is down by his feet, right? My phone is sticking out of my jeans pocket. It's down by his feet. If I work my way down his body, pick up my phone, get on the internet, go back up his body, and then I can look up words on the internet, and then he won't know that I'm cheating. This is the most important test I've ever taken. So, but how do I do this, right? Because I'm running out of words. Fantasy novels. As always in my life, fantasy novels prove to be the safe haven. So I'm working down his body, and I'm like, parcel tongue. I love people are laughing because Dixie was like, no one's gonna know what that is. Parcel tongue is someone who can talk to snakes. At that point, I was kind of literally talking to a snake. Some of you get it. I work my way past the snake down the thigh. I say Khaleesi, the Dothraki queen. And I'm working my way down, and I'm down by his feet, and I am reaching for my phone, but it's not quite coming out of the jeans pocket because my jeans are too damn tight. And I'm working on it, and I'm trying to like jerry rig it, and it's just not working. And he's like, wow, you really like feet. And a voice goes off in my head, and it's just like, hey, maybe you do like feet. Maybe you should explore this. And another voice goes off in my head like, hey, one kink per night. Calm down, Beyonce. So I pull up the phone, and I work my way back up his body, and now I am armed. Here we go. All right. Chartreuse, chiffon, chrysanthemum, retimancy, dalliance, tectonic, foible, rubatosis, a consuming awareness of your own heartbeat. Voluptuous, defenestration. He is whimpering. I know what's gonna happen, and so I am Googling so hard right now because he's gonna come, and I wanna come up with a good word. I wanna come up with the perfect word for him to come to, and then he changes our position. He pushes me up, and my phone goes flying, and it cracks, which is nothing new to me. I'm a horrible abuser of phones. And again, I'm staring at him in the eye, and there is nothing to protect me from this moment. And a word just comes out of me. And I say, syzygy. And we both come. Because in that moment, I get it. Syzygy is the alignment of two celestial bodies. In that moment, we were the celestial bodies. We were so aligned, and we were so in sync, and we were that definition of that word, that amazing, beautiful, heart-wrenching word. We were the beauty of the word. His love of words transformed us into something even more beautiful. What's sexier than that?
Jeffrey